Welcome back, my sunshiny friends. How are we doing today? Please excuse my hands. Had some technical difficulties with my camera setup, but hopefully we are all ready to go. I feel like it has been forever since we spoke. So I wanted to talk to everybody really quickly today about food noise or food chatter. There's a lot of different words and terminologies used for this, but I thought we would sit back a little bit today and chat about it in case any of you are unfamiliar. So hello, my sunshiny friends. I am Cheryl. This is my channel. So if you have stumbled upon us for the first time, welcome. We are so thrilled to have you here. Just a little quick background. This is being filmed the end of October. It's October 26th of 2024, actually. And as of tomorrow, I will have been on GLP-1 medication, Zepbound, for 8 months, which sounds crazy to me. So this is currently my medication, actually. I'm not taking 5 milligrams, I'm taking 7.5, but I think I threw the box away. I don't save all of my boxes like some people do. But so we're currently taking 7.5 milligrams of Zepbound, which is active ingredient tirzepatide in the form of a once weekly injection or shot, if you might. It's a pen, looks like this. When I do my injection, either in my stomach, back of my arm, or thigh, I take off the plunger. This is usually raised. It would be gray. I unlock it. I put it where it needs to go. I press it. There's instructions that come with the medication, and there's like a cheat sheet right here that shows you your belly button, your thigh, and the back of your arm, the injection sites that Eli Lilly recommends using. Those are the only injection sites I have used thus far. And to date, I have lost over 48 pounds in the past 8 months on Zepbound. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a little background information on what we're doing and what's going on. So I wanted to talk about food noise because I see a lot of comments about not knowing what it is. Even some of my closest friends, when I talk about it, don't really understand what I'm talking about. Protein coffee. There's protein shake in here, a splash of Coffee Mate in my coffee, and this is my morning ritual. So I wanted to talk about it because this particular medication helps to suppress hunger, where it basically, the cheat notes of it is Zepbound or Manjaro is the same exact medication. Zepbound is prescribed for chronic obesity, people who are severely overweight. Manjaro is prescribed for people with type 2 diabetes. There's no difference other than the name and the reason that it's being prescribed for those two medications. Similar medications might be Ozempic, Wegovy, Saxenda, Trulicity, other types of, those are all GLP-1s. So Zepbound specifically, which we're talking about, targets food noise or food chatter and hunger suppression. So for the hunger suppression portion of it, it takes the food, kind of leaves it in your body longer before passing it, which makes you feel fuller longer. So that's the hunger suppression portion of the medication. The food noise, I had no idea was even more important, because we can all make healthy choices during the day and sometimes at night. We can make healthy choices for our meals and our snacks. But sometimes it's that time, especially for me, it was that time at night after dinner, before bed, where you're watching TV, doing like kind of those busy things, that is when you could get yourself into some trouble. And that for me is when the food noise came into play. It came into play watching TV, especially when my husband was not home. My husband used to travel for work and I would be bored. I'd be by myself. My son was very small. He would be asleep and I would be awake and alone. And I would be thinking in my head, what's in the closet? What's left over? What can I eat? And once that thought would enter my head, I could no longer control it. And I could talk in my head about the pantry, the refrigerator, the freezer, the closet. I could talk to myself and try to talk myself out of eating that food for an hour, but I would not usually win the fight and eventually end up eating whatever I could find or binging or whatever. And I had no idea that I was being controlled so much by something emotional. I always just thought it was me and, you know, I was doing something wrong. I didn't realize that it was actually more than that until I started taking this medication. And on, I want to say the second day, all of a sudden I realized that something in my brain was missing. And it took me a little bit of time to figure out that it was this food noise, this food chatter that had disappeared. And it was crazy, crazy, crazy to come to this realization that this medication had stopped something in my brain from fixating so heavily on all of the food that was in our house. Now, this medication has also helped me over the past 8 months to be able to make better choices. So I don't keep all of those things in my house. I don't buy these things anymore. So my whole family actually is now reaping the benefits of my medication because I don't have all of this crap in the house anymore. And those are choices that Zepbound has helped me to make. So just to go really quickly, if you Google food noise, this is what comes up and it makes so much sense. I'm 52 years old. I turned 52 in August. I started this medication when I was 51. And I honestly had never in my life heard the term food noise or food chatter before. And even when I started Zepbound, I still had not heard it. It wasn't until I was on the medication and realized that something had changed in my brain and started to research it a little bit to try to figure out what the heck was going on when I realized that this is what it was. So food noise is described as the constant internal chatter about food, including the thoughts about what to eat, how much to eat, and when the next meal will be. It can also include impulses and cravings that lead to mindless eating and excessive consumption. Food noise can be triggered by internal cues like hormones or external cues like seeing a fast food ad. Food noise can make it difficult to stick to weight loss plans or other goals. It can also lead to unhealthy eating and worsen obesity and other medical conditions. Some ways to reduce food noise include working on stress and sleep, eating more often, tweaking your environment, eating more mindfully. If you're experiencing higher than normal amount of food noise, you should speak with a healthcare provider. They can help you make a plan to decrease the amount of food noise you're experiencing. So I found that last part very interesting because even the internet is telling you if this is becoming such a problem that you should seek medical advice. I did not know that before. What are you doing? I didn't know before. It was just a very, I knew that I would overeat. I knew that I would eat when I shouldn't. I knew that I would eat too much and kind of like, but I never really called it binging until now. Like now I know all of these things. But when you're overweight or you're having weight problems or you're having problems with food, you instinctively kind of keep it inside and keep it quiet. So it wasn't until I talked to my doctor about other medical things that was going on and I had to start this medication and these things started to stop, that I started to really look into them more and realized what has really been going on for the past 50 years of my life. So that was really kind of a wide eye-opening thing to come to that conclusion. So I just want to let everybody know that these things are real and they are not your fault. And if you are experiencing any of these types of things, especially, you know, these things in our brain that we can't control, it is an illness and there is help out there for you. And to talk to your doctor, to talk to your healthcare provider. I'm not telling anybody to stop this medication, go on this medication. I am saying for me, it has literally saved my life. I am down almost 50 pounds. I am able to walk and do things that I wasn't able to do 8 months ago or a year ago. And my life has changed tremendously because of it. Sorry. So I just wanted to kind of put this out there a little bit because, like I said, I have seen a lot of questions about the food noise and the food chatter, especially people who don't struggle with weight. If we're having a conversation about it, they don't really understand what I'm talking about. And like I said, I had no idea until I was into this journey what it was and you know, how to go about fixing that. So I just have to let you all know that for me, Zepbound has been an amazing tool. I am not relying on that for everything. I'm doing lots of other things to help myself, but I just wanted to see if I could help anybody understand this food noise, food chatter portion of it. If you are interested in any other portions of this lifestyle modification, this journey, I have a playlist labeled Zepbound, and I have a lot of other videos about the beginning of the journey, and I put videos out all the time. Monday, I do my weekly check-in, you know, see if we've lost any weight, how the week went, what's been going on. And it has been a heck of a week. So make sure that you're checking on Monday's video for how this week went and if we were successful at all in our journey. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of put that out there into the universe and let everybody know that if you're having any of these thoughts, you're not alone. We are all here to help you. I do have a support group that I will link down below of some fantabulous people that you know, we can discuss these things with in a more secure and private environment as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave you guys for today. Thank you all so much for being here. If you did find this video helpful at all, or if you'd like to see future videos or be notified of future videos coming out, go ahead and subscribe, like this video. To all of my amazing, fantabulous, sunshiny friends, just remember, when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. Bye, guys.